My fellow Vegeta fans, it's time for our boy to hopefully not get done dirty. Chapter 60 is finally here, and don't worry, I'm not going to waste any time, so let's get right into this. We start with Goku and Moro powering up to their maxes, meaning that Goku will be going to the edges of his stamina with Ultra Instinct Omen/Sign. We then get a brand new type of clash in the series. Peem struggles, what? That's a thing of the past, bro. We're now all about aura struggles in 2020, and as their auras clash, they start walking towards each other trying to overpower the other, and Goku wastes no time pushing his aura even harder once he's within punching distance of Moro, knocking him back. After all, the longer this battle goes on, the bigger the risk for Goku. Moro then tries to reply with a blast, but Goku is not taking any chances of running out of time, and he goes straight on the offensive as Moro tried to get his blast ready. He elbows and kicks Moro straight in the stomach, but obviously this isn't enough to stop the Planet Eater himself, who grabs hold of Goku and does a Hulk to Loki on him. But unlike Loki, Goku has already experienced it once with Broly, and so he doesn't let it happen again and actually catches the ground himself mid-slam and flings his body over, sending Moro flying. Moro still ain't gonna get any chances to breathe though, because Goku is going at him with an onslaught of Ki Blast to keep the pressure up. Now, Moro will obviously get sick of this and he goes straight at Goku, who blocks every shot thrown at him. And then we go into a standard Dragon Ball fight, and during this we switch to Mirror and Whis, and while this is happening, Whis actually explains that if Goku hadn't gone full power, he'd have already lost, which is a testament to just how powerful Moro is. Goku then gets the upper hand and sends Moro flying into some rubble, pulling off the standard "can't tell if the bad guy is hurt" cliche, which obviously reveals that Moro is fine. Moro then starts to gloat, saying that he wasted his energy going all out because apparently Max Ultra Instinct Omen Goku is nothing compared to him. It turns out Mirrors heavily underestimated how powerful Moro would be, hence the chapter title, but Goku didn't, and that's why he's been going all out from the start. Whis then tells Mirrors about how Goku manages to somehow pull miracles out of his ass, especially when he's in a pinch, and then he mentions Vegeta switching to the one and only Prince of All Saiyans, who's managed to actually perfect this secret technique that he's been working on. Now that he's ready, he checks to see if Earth is still in one piece, and sure enough, it is. So he asks Paibara to instant transmission him over there because he only needed this new technique. It turns out, the Yardrats have a rule that forbids them from using instant transmission to leave their planet, but in this one instance, Paibara was willing to do it. However, another problem was that the Yardrats can only instant transmission to people they know, and while Paibara does know Goku, unfortunately, since he's using Ultra Instinct, he can't sense him because he can't sense God Ki. This actually prompts Vegeta to try and learn instant transmission himself, because he's the only one on Yardrat who can actually sense God Ki. As Vegeta learns instant transmission, Goku continues to struggle with Moro. Moro can now tell that Goku's Ultra Instinct is starting to wear off because his speed is much lower. Now obviously, Goku's main character power is helping his body not break apart from the strain of Omen, but it appears that this time, Goku's body ain't going to be able to pull off a miracle because now, he's not using UL properly. He's just going with the pure power approach and thinking too much, allowing Moro to get the upper hand, blasting Goku into a pile of rubble. With Goku's defeat, Mirrors is now starting to slip out of angel nature again, and is getting annoyed that they're not doing anything to help. Again, Whis has to make it clear to Mirrors that they as angels are not allowed to intervene with the natural flow of the universe. They are merely observers, and that only the God of Destruction and the Supreme Kais are the only ones allowed to intervene in the universe. We then switch back to Goku, who properly, for the first time, gets the Ultra Instinct knocked out of him, this time allowing Moro to pin him down and absorb his energy. Because he's in trouble, the androids make the smart choice to interfere and go at Moro, because obviously Moro cannot absorb their energy. We then go back to Vegeta and his first attempt at instant transmission, which sends him into a nearby bin. Vegeta's facial expressions are honestly so funny. Now, as he prepares again, everyone notices that they can now sense Goku's energy, which means he's lost the Ultra Instinct. So Paibara offers to help Vegeta go back to Earth, but Vegeta has come this far, so he ain't gonna back down now, and he wants to do it himself. He even says thanks for everything, which is actually great to see from our boy. Paibara accepts this and gives Vegeta back his normal clothes via the Lord's Beam! And so, Galactic Warrior Jeet finally pulls off the instant transmission and arrives back on Earth. Vegeta now holds the official record for time taken to learn instant transmission, arguably what seems like a few minutes, but then again, this is Dragon Ball and it's always hard to determine time in Dragon Ball. Anyways, one of the other Yardrats points out that Vegeta must be some kind of prodigy, but Paibara makes it clear that Vegeta does not have Goku's natural hacks, and that he achieves his goals through nothing more than pure hard work. Back on Earth, the androids are struggling against Moro, including post-Tournament of Power 17, but they're doing alright to be fair, in comparison to Goku. Now, Moro's so strong, he doesn't even bother blocking the attack until after a while. Gohan and Piccolo may be nearby, but they can't get involved because they'd only get in the way and give Moro more energy to absorb, so that means they're done for the arc. But thanks to their excellent chemistry, the androids are actually holding up pretty well, thankfully long enough for Vegeta to finally arrive and surprise Goku because he instant transmissioned in. Vegeta then mocks Ultra Instinct, further giving us hints that he will never do it. Now according to Vegeta, he also won't ever use instant transmission again or even bother learning it, because whatever he has learned is apparently far superior. Does this really mean that Vegeta will never use it again though? I doubt it, because otherwise why would he have bothered trying to do it himself when Paibara offered to take him? We then get the standard Vegeta trash talk and the signature hand gesture that normally ends with Vegeta in defeat, so let's hope that for the first time we break this trend and our boy finally gets a win. So, he prepares to make his move and jumps into the fray against Moro, which we will have to wait to see in the next chapter. Honestly, I can happily say I'm enjoying the manga so much right now. I pray, but like from the bottom of my heart, that Toyotaro sticks the landing, because this has been an amazing arc so far. Anyways, I guess it's going to be another month or two before we see Vegeta's new technique, so stay tuned to find out what's happening with it. And remember, if you lot want some wavy looking anime t-shirts, hoodies or accessories, be sure to check out Kaioken clothing in the link below using the code TELVI for 10% off. And be sure to follow my Instagram at DragonBallTC for daily Dragon Ball memes, updates, and if you want to talk to me, go right ahead. So once again, I appreciate you man taking your time to watch this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and bless.